Hey guys, welcome to another video. So if you saw my recent Target Ulta haul, you know I finally made it to Target to pick up the Finery Discovery set. So if you want to see my thoughts and first impressions, keep on watching. Okay, so this Finery set came out this year. It hasn't been out a super long time, but it's been out a while. And so what I wanted to do is pick up the Discovery set so that I could try and see if there's anything I wanted to pick up a full size of. They also have, so they have a perfume version and then they have matching or corresponding body mist in both of these. So let me get these out of the box and then we will smell them together. Okay guys, so I have everything on the box. I've sprayed some paper and let it sit for a second. So we'll go over these. And these are not the only scents that they have. These are just the ones that came in the Discovery kit. So the first one is Before the Rain. So the back of the box, it says Scent Experience, the refreshing calmness after the rain. And then when you look on Fragrantica, it says the main accords are mossy, citrus, earthy, salty, woody, fresh, spicy, marine, and aromatic. The notes are oak moss, salt, and bergamot. And then the first two scents that it's compared to are Joe Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt, which I've never smelled, and then Max Turquatic, which also I've never smelled. So this is definitely a earthy type of scent. Surprisingly, I don't dislike it. It's very unisex. I think this is just kind of straight down the middle unisex. Very earthy, outdoorsy. Not something I generally would be drawn to, but I don't dislike it. So it's not one of those, oh, I don't like how this smells at all. But it's also not one that I would want the perfume or the body spray in. And that's for me. So then the next one is I Am a Musk, which this is the one I was excited about because I tend to like musk. And on the back of the box, it says blissfully floating through a daydream. And then on Fragrantica, it has no main accords listed because it's a musk. And the top two fragrances that it's compared to are Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, and Ariana Grande's Thank You Next. So I have only smelled the body spray of Thank You Next, so I can't really say. I'm a Musk to me on paper smells like what Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume smells on my skin. So to me, if I were to spray Not a Perfume on paper, it would smell to my nose a little differently than this. But on my skin, because that does tend to kind of have a musky kind of vibe on me. But my friend Elena, for example, this is not how that smells on her skin. It smells really good on her skin, but it doesn't smell like this. So I think if when you wear Not a Perfume, it turns into like a nice light musk on you, then this is a great dupe. If that turns into something else, then not necessarily. Do I like this? Yes, I do. It's a musk. I like musk. Do I feel like I need this in my collection? Absolutely not, because I do have Not a Perfume. I have a large sample. And recently I got a small deluxe sample during the Sephora sale, so I don't need this one. But it's nice. If you're looking for a nice musk, I think that smells really nice. I don't know about longevity or anything like that, so I can't speak to that. But just in general, like just kind of how it smells, I really do like that. So the next is Flower Bed, and the back of the box, the scent experience is carefree joy in a field of blooming flowers. So, and then on Fragrantica, the main accords are fresh, floral, fruity, woody, rose, and green. And then the notes are peony, green apple, and bamboo leaf. Just smelling this on paper. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't tell you. So the first two things it's compared to is Chanel Tundra, which I have not smelled. I tend to not like Chanel fragrances. And then the other one is Marc Jacob Daisy. And I could see that. I've smelled Daisy. I like it, not enough to buy it, but I do like it. And I could see that. This is nice. It's just a nice kind of crowd pleasing, fresh floral. You can kind of smell the apple. I'm guessing like on the dry down is when that apple would really come out. Yeah. Like the more I smell this on the paper and the more it dries down, I do that apple does pop out in my nose. So this is nice. I mean, I love apple scents. This is more like a spring, early summer type of apple. It's nice. Do I need it? No. Yeah, I probably wouldn't add this to my collection because I can think of a couple of body mists that I have and a couple of apple scents that I already own in my collection. And I am honestly trying to do better about bringing things into my collection that are just okay or something I have like a super close dupe to. So I do like that. If I didn't have the size collection I have, I would add that to my collection. I like that one, Flower Bed, on paper. Now I could put it on myself and I would not like it, but that to me is so kind of crowd pleasing. I'd be shocked if it smelled that much different on my skin. So next is Sunforia, and the scent experience says warmly kissed by golden sun. And then on Fragrantica, the main accords are white floral, amber, tropical, citrus, woody, coconut, and sweet. The notes are orange blossom, manoi oil, and amberwood. And then the first two fragrances that it is compared to are Tom Ford Soleil Blanc and Terracotta La Parfume by Guerlain. I haven't smelled that. Soleil Blanc I have smelled, and I also have, the shimmer perfume oil. So I know what that smells like pretty well. And I'll have to say, I don't like this. There's something, I don't know. Like, I feel like this has the potential that I would like it, but something about this mix isn't working for me. And I like Soleil Blanc on paper anyway. There's something about this that's just, yeah, not vibing with my nose. That's not something that I would get. And like I said, on paper, that definitely does not smell like Soleil Blanc to me. Yeah, this is not one that I particularly enjoy. So, I mean, I'll spray it on my arm at some point just to see if maybe it smells differently to me. But as of right now, that's a no for me. And so far out of these, that's the only one that I just really do not like. The rest are different. So the last one we have is Sweet on the Outside, and the scent experience on the box says a hypnotic and delicious veil of smoky vanilla. So this is the other one I was excited about because it's vanilla and smoke, and that's usually right up my alley. So according to Fragrantica, the main accords are vanilla, aromatic, sweet, woody, smoky, amber, earthy, and powdery. And the notes are Madagascar vanilla, which is a love for me, tonka bean, love, vetiver, love, and then smoke. Done right, I enjoy that as well. So the top two on Fragrantica that just compared to is Billie Eilish, and then Bath and Body Works. That body spray has come out twice now. The Wicked Vanilla Woods. It usually comes out around Halloween. So, smelling this on the paper. So I can tell you, Billie Eilish, I tried to love that. I really did. And it was just something about it on my skin. On paper, I like it. On my skin, something is off. I don't hate it, but it was not one that I wanted to add to my collection. And I do have Wicked Vanilla Woods, and I really like that a lot. I definitely see the comparison to both of these. On paper, I really enjoy this a lot, but I really like Billie Eilish a lot on paper. So this is one I'd have to spray on my skin. And I would say because of the price point, I would be more willing to get this because of the price point than I would Billie Eilish because it's just again something about mixing with my chemistry, not the actual scent without mixing with my chemistry. Because without mixing with my chemistry, I really enjoy that, and I really enjoy this a lot too. And to me, this reminds me more of that than Wicked Vanilla Woods, but I also get the Wicked Vanilla Woods comparison. Definitely like that a lot. So out of these, my top two favorites are the Sweet on the Outside and Flower Bed for very different reasons, but I really like those, I think, equally. Next, I would have to say would be I Am a Musk because I'm a Musk girl, followed by Before the Rainbow, and I do not like the Sunforia at all. So out of this collection, that would be kind of what I kind of how I feel. Okay, guys, so that is it for the Discovery Kit. Now, they do have Not Another Cherry. They have one called Magnetic Candy. They have a Midnight Cafe, a Jungle Santal. So those are the ones that aren't in this Discovery Kit. And I'm actually interested in smelling Magnetic Candy and Not Another Cherry. So we'll see on that. The Target I went to when I picked this up didn't have like any testers out or anything. So I couldn't smell anything. And of these, honestly, none of these kind of made me want to add them to my collection immediately. I do want to play around with Sweet on the Outside more, like wear it on my skin and, see how I feel about it. And I think that's the one that has the most likelihood to become a part of my collection. But even that is a probably not. But again, I have a pretty large fragrance collection, and I'm also trying to do a lot better about adding things. If you have a smaller collection, I think some of these, if my collection was not the size that it is, I can tell you, I would get on Musk, I would get Flower Bed, and I would get Sweet on the Outside. I would not get Sunforia, and I would not get Before the Rain. So I hope that helps you. So those are my thoughts on this Discovery Kit. I do plan on trying to get my nose on those other ones that I mentioned, and I hope that this has helped. So if you guys have tried those other ones that I've mentioned, or you have thoughts about, any of these, please put them in the comments below. If not, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next one. Bye.